There is no question that a powerful golf swing involves making a whipping action with the hands. But if you're going to get the most out of this whipping action, you better be gripping it right. So right after this, let me share with you a really great tip that's going to help you be able to more precisely put your left hand on the grip and get the most whipping action that you could possibly get. You may pick up a ton of distance. Stay tuned. So this swooshing sound you're hearing indicates a completely unimpeded and free whipping action of the hands right from the top of the swing. The louder the swoosh, the higher the club head speed. But you're not ever going to be able to reach high speeds without having your grip on in a very particular fashion, especially in the left hand is where I see most of my students make their biggest errors that cause these power leaks. Now I consider the left hand grip to be a mold. If you can figure out how to make your hand and your fingers into a mold, you can just slide it onto the club every time and it'll be in perfect position to get this great whipping action and a lot of club head speed. Let's take a close-up look. All right, I'm gonna form my left hand grip with a 3-step process here. Now 3 steps might seem like a lot, but once you practice this a little bit, it's just gonna happen pretty naturally to you. I just wanna show you very specifically every joint action in a good grip. Now here I've got my hand spread out with my thumb sticking straight out perpendicular to the rest of the hand. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my thumb in and touch the side of my hand, so all fingers are now running left to right on your screen. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to extend just the last joint of the thumb, where the thumbnail is, the most distal joint. I'm going to extend it and it's going to look like this. You notice how I kept the webbing tight in the rest of the thumb. I didn't let it separate. So it's here, 1, 2, and the third step is simply to curl the fingers around the grip. You'll be able to see a little more detail on that from another angle. And here I'm in my whipping position with the grip. Let's look at it from another angle. All right, now looking at the opposite angle at the back of the hand, here's my starting position. Number 1, close up that webbing and bring that thumb tight against the rest of the hand. Number 2, notice how I just kind of extended. I'm almost trying to scrunch the thumb in just a little bit, but I'm getting that little V shape down near the thumbnail at the last joint of the thumb. And the third thing we're going to do is, again, curl the fingers around the grip. And in this angle, notice how I've got the second knuckle slightly raised above the other 3. So right there, that's how you're going to curl the fingers around, and that will make sure that the club grip is running across the correct part of your hand, which is the base of the finger. Okay, now let's check the left hand grip from more of the on the club perspective. This time I'll have my hand, kind of my back of my hand to the target. That's where it's going to rest on the grip if your grip is neutral. And here's that original starting position with the thumb kind of pointing at you. Marry the thumb to the side of the hand, extend that thumb out, and curl the fingers around with the second knuckle slightly raised. Now I've got a mold. There's the mold, and that mold will easily slide right onto the grip, just like this. Now when the hand is in this position, it puts the thumb at the most advantageous position to create leverage. The most leveraged position. It will create the most torque, therefore, for the amount of effort that you've got to give. In other words, the most club head speed possible. The right hand will almost try to match naturally to the position of the left, and that's what it'll look like as a married pair. So now that you've got the grip formed, you're ready to make at least a dry swing, and we're going to, again, throw the club in an unimpeded manner using this well-positioned thumb to be able to push or torque the club head around the grip and make it go really fast. So let's try to do a dry swing for some speed. And that's going to be a pretty good club head speed. If I can apply that to the ball and hit it squarely, should be able to get some good solid distance. Let's give it a try. And that's knocking it out there pretty good. Now remember that your quest for more distance is going to start with something really basic, and that's the form on the club that your left hand is going to take. Without it, you are never going to unlock your true potential for club head speed. All right, I'm going to go back and hit a few more drives just because it's fun. But hey, thanks for watching. I'm Steve, and as usual, if I don't see you in the next video, which I hope you watch, but if I don't, I hope I see you longer and straighter down the fairway. Everybody take good care.